Hello everybody, welcome to another episode of EETV, where I strive to bring you everything in entertainment. This is what I look like, and you see my yellow office. Just like Stephen Strange, I have my own mystical ability. You see, as you look around, I was able to make and extract just a small piece of the back rooms and make it my office. It can be wonderful for the creative process, but when you have to chase off those creatures, it's a pain in the butt, especially if you're trying to eat lunch. Well, let's get right into it, because my memory is short, and I'm not doing this from my laptop. I'm doing this from my phone. And I got 9 minutes to explain this movie to you before my memory runs out on this phone. So we're going to get right into this. We're going to stick with the storyline and the battles, but I'll have to say this. Not having read very many Doctor Strange comic books, having seen this movie, I'm definitely going to go back and grab like the 3 or the 4 best Doctor Strange arcs from Marvel Comics, and I'm going to buy them and read them. I definitely missed out, growing up and having not read Doctor Strange, because I'm sure I missed a lot of things and a lot of references because I didn't read enough of his comic books growing up. So hey, I'm going to read that. Well, let's jump right into it. The battle comes off with America Chavez and a different version of Doctor Strange battling a demon. They lose. Doctor Strange tries to sacrifice America Chavez, but she winds up using her ability to go to another multiverse, jump to another multiverse, and they're able to get out of the grasp of that demon. Jump forward. Our Doctor Strange, Universe 616 Doctor Strange. And yes, I forget the end. When they travel to another multiverse, another universe, they mention what universe that is, but that number escapes me at this time. But I know 616 Doctor Strange. He meets America Chavez, and him and Wong take on Shimmer-Gorath. And after a nice little battle, they're able to defeat Shimmer-Gorath. They save America Chavez. She talks to him about the dream he had, which was the first scene of so that it wasn't a dream. And she goes on to say, if you have a recurring dream, it's not a dream. It's one of your different selves in a different universe going through something, and you're connected with them. That's why you seem to have recurring dreams. So having that, Danny Elfman did the music, and Sam Raimi was the director. If anybody else other than Danny Elfman did the music, you would have thought this was a horror movie, because you ever heard that phrase that, you can't separate a mom from their children? Well, Wanda becomes the villainess because she's so grief-stricken after WandaVision that she will go through any means necessary to get her children back. And that's exactly what she does. After Stephen Strange goes to her for help, he finds out from her own mouth exactly like, yo, give me America Chavez so I can do my thing. And Stephen Strange says no. So they go back and they fortify the temple. And when she gets in there by speaking to one of the sorcerers in her mind, and he winds up breaking his shield because it breaks other concentration because he runs away because she tells him to run. It becomes a horror show after that, man. She is turning sorcerers into ash in the blink of an eye. My goodness. There's one point where she was coming through the reflections, and they had to cover up pools of water and any reflective surface because she was trying to get after America Chavez. And then when she finally gets to them, when she comes out of the gong, a la Ring style, with the bones cracking and eyes glowing red. My goodness. That was one of the best scenes. I like that. Also, the cinematography, the special effects were top notch. Before, when they had Wanda trapped in there, before she got to America Chavez the first time, before she came out the gong, that trap that was ensnared and the mirror turned into to points and pointed at her, and it was reflecting her hexes. That looked fantastic. At the point where Stephen Strange and all the wizards, and Wong lose the battle, and America Chavez's powers activate again, and they go to a different universe. When her and America Chavez and Stephen Strange go into those different universes, it was fantastic. I mean, every time they went through a universe, it was either them going through the universe, and when they break that barrier, it was broken glass. And then when they would break another barrier into another universe, it was like water droplets. Then they broke a barrier to another universe, and it was like paint. And then they broke another barrier universe, and it was like rainbow and crystals and all. So I was like, whoa, this cinematography was fantastic. So they get to the other universe, which I forget, and they go see, I forget Stephen Strange's fiance, because I'm not as up to date with the Doctor Strange mythos as I am other Marvel and DC properties in anime. They see his fiance, and she explains to him that they dubbed his universe 616, just like in the comic books, and how he calls it incursion, because when they get there, they found out that he was a hero, but it turns out that he was a lie. He was the one that messed up, even though he fixed everything, and he volunteered to have himself self-delete. Not, he didn't get self-deleted, but Black Bolt killed him, which was nice that you got to see Black Bolt's powers. And he got taken out because of all the things that he did. And a nice thing to say, thank you, Sam Raimi, for putting Patrick Stewart back in the movie as Professor X to have the Marvel Cinematic Universe's version of the Illuminati make its on-screen debut. We even got the 1997 animated series X-Men theme when Patrick Stewart shows up in the iconic floating yellow wheelchair, mind you. Very good. Like that. We got Captain Carter. She was in it too. We got to see Reed Richards. We got to see another version of Captain Marvel. We got to see Moldor again, where he was back. It was good to see him back. It was fantastic having to see all that going on. After they're stuck in that dimension for a while, and they have to hurry up and get her out because Wanda dream walks, which means she can take over another version of herself's body by using the book and all. And I know I'm skipping past some things, but I'm trying to make this video as short as possible. So when they get in there, they break America Chavez up after they put Stephen Strange on trial, basically, and that universe's version of the Illuminati goes to confront Wanda and get completely murked. Wanda straight up tells Mr. Fantastic, is their mother of your children still alive? Because he tries to appear to her logic, and he said, yeah, he's good because you have somebody to raise them after you're gone. I mean, she turns Mr. Fantastic into ribbons, and he's gone. Black Bolt, she takes his mouth away from him, and then, of course, he tries to speak and winds up killing himself. Out of all the Illuminati, Captain Carter got it the worst, man. She took her shield and basically cut her in half with it. And their version of Captain Marvel turned into ash. Well, no, she didn't get turned into ash. She got a power bounce back to her, knocked down, and then Wanda takes the statue that was in there and crushes her with it. So that was something else. So to wrap it all up, they wound up taking America Chavez away from Stephen Strange. Him and his fiance go to the other world that was messed up, where Stephen Strange has the, I forget the name of that evil book. And he fights him. And then Stephen Strange dreamwalks himself into the corpse of the first Stephen Strange that was saw in the beginning of the movie. And him, together with Wong and American Chavez, defeat Wanda. And then at the post-credit scene, you see him having the awakened third eye. Just like the other version of Stephen Strange. And in the post-credit scene, you see him jumping into action again to fix the incursion that he had started. Go see this movie. Oh my, the action sequences are great. Oh, I mean, horror. Oh my gosh. I mean, I'm a horror movie junkie, and having see how Wanda takes people out and trying her get at America Chavez, my goodness, that was good. For those of you that were waiting for my Cobra Kai bios, It's coming soon. I promise you. I'm just trying to get everything started. It's great to be back, everyone. Thank you. Like, share, subscribe if you feel like it. See you in the next.